Hi, welcome. This is Chris Martin, and this time I'd like to share with you some of our new releases that we just received from our Usborne and Kane Miller line. So Usborne releases titles 4 times a year typically. The biggest releases happen in January and July when our new catalogs come out. But we also get mid-season title releases, usually around March, but this time with the port dispute in Los Angeles, we did have to wait till April, but then also again usually in October. So here are just a few. I have all but about 3, I think, of the newest titles that were just released. So and so what's great about these is they're all additions to current series or types of books that we already have. So these are just going to be enhancements or additional recommendations to add if children are attracted to this certain type of book. So the first one we have is the Travel Pocket Puzzle Book, and this one is really cool. So there's lots of different puzzles inside. There's going to be mazes, there's search and finds, word searches, what doesn't match with this picture, lots of things to just keep the kids active and engaged while either on a road trip, a boat, or maybe even an airplane. So, and then in this, the Pocket series, there's lots of coloring books. There's some quiz books, some other puzzle books, pattern coloring. So quite a few in this line. So this is a great deal, and it's only $6.99. One of my favorites is the Slide and See Animals. So I love these because they are really interactive and engaging for the kids. Lots of things for them to touch, lots of things for them to do and see. Great vocabulary builders. And it's really fun for them to get involved with what's going on in the story. And so you can slide and see what's happening, who's hiding. So there's just a lot of fun stuff for them to explore. And then the bright pictures, the bright illustrations really do draw the younger kids in. Now, adding to our Discovery Adventure series is cycling. So these are great for kids in the elementary ages, or even for adults that have a particular hobby or interest in an area. So this one is going to talk all about cycling, some of the races, Tour de France, difference between types of bikes. It's going to show some interesting things, some racing tracks, different like dirt bike racing, road racing. But like the other books in the Discovery Adventure series, this is an internet-linked book. So it always keeps the book relevant and gives the kids some additional sites to explore. So this adds to like the Special Forces spying, fighter planes, deadly animals. Those are all part of this collection. Then we do have some fun fiction. So Penny Dreadful continues to be not quite, what words would you use? Like, she's not a bad girl, but she really tries she has really creative ideas and tries to come up with some things that she thinks are super amazing, and they just don't always turn out right. So, so Penny Dreadful continues. So now this adds an additional 2 books to make the collection. I believe this makes it 6 in the collection. So, but these are all 3 stories in one. So it's not a complete chapter book. It's 3 shorter stories. So fun exploration in those as well. Oh my goodness, kids love flaps and kids love trains. So Look Inside Trains adds to our Look Inside Your Body, Look Inside Our World Castles collection. And as you can see, there's just a lot of things for kids to do. And the flaps are designed for the younger ages. So preschool and lower elementary, if you will. Preschool, kindergarten age. But it's all about facts that kids can learn about trains and the different types of trains. So another great informative book by Usborne. And if Muddle and Match couldn't get any better, now we're going to have Muddle and Match Jungle. So if you haven't seen Imagine an Adventure yet, this is another part of that series. But so when you first open it, you're like, okay, great, it's a book about monkeys. Well, maybe this monkey is going to have 6 legs. Sorry, my computer. So you can create different stories throughout, and every time it can be something different. You can create different animals, different stories, and it's kids just have a ball. And then they're the thick, sturdy cardboard pages, very durable for young hands, and these are only $8.99. This one is so fun. I love these Lift the Flap books for the younger kids. So this one's Lift the Flap Opposites. And so when the kids lift the flaps, so on the outside is one thing, on the inside is going to be the opposite. So here it says noisy, and then when you lift the flap, it's going to say loud. Over and under, in and out, but lots of things. So they're going to focus on above and below. Lots of opposites to spot in the town. So these are really great things, great ways to learn about opposites in a fun way. And so that's $13.99. And another flap book for older kids, See Inside Famous Palaces. And gosh, when I saw this one, I let out a little squeal because I used to live in Germany, and so this is Neuschwanstein. And so for me, being a grown-up, I love this book. So they get to learn about famous palaces throughout history in different places around the world. And it's just a great, fun-filled fact book with the illustrations, as you can see, are amazing. But then, like with all of our flaps, they get to dig deep and explore and discover more information inside. Okay, then we have the fingerprint activities. Oh gosh, this is such a cute one. So this pad here is non-toxic and washable paint. So if the kids get it on their clothes, never fear, it's going to be okay. And then inside, there's just a lot of fun activities for them to do, just to encourage creativity. They can use whatever colors they want, but just something fun to keep them interactive and engaged. And lots of space for them to have, let loose with their creativity. And of course, we love our sticker dolly dressing books. So this is a historical sticker dolly dressing book, so wartime fashion. Now, what a great way for kids to learn about what to do when you don't have your finest silks or your finest materials because of shortages caused by war. So this one's actually going to be a very historical, very informative book about how styles changed during war to make room for what they had available, and how things were in different countries. So we always have all the stickers in the middle of the book, and then they can pull those out and decorate or dress the models. But again, they're going to learn about the war while they're learning about the fashions. So a few that I didn't have was On the Go and 1, 2, 3, and those are black and white contrast board baby books. So the pictures are very simple, and they just have the black and white text to give that contrast for the kids, for the young babies, to give that, I don't know the word. It's a great way for them to just really focus in on the picture. And then they just have the simple text. And then the other one I didn't have was I think it was the Rainy Day Activity Pack. And so that one has a rainy day, I believe it's a sticker book, things to make and do, coloring book, and another activity book. But it's 4 books inside a packet. A little Velcro case and handle to carry, and so that's a fun thing to do. And then the other one was one more in our Wipe Clean collection, and that's a Wipe Clean, I believe it was Wipe Clean Travel Activities. So the book with the dry erase marker where they get to go in and have some fun over and over and over again. So so those are some of our newest titles that just came out with Usborne. So I hope you have fun exploring those, and thanks for your time. Take care. Bye.